Like, for real, people get mad at me for some of the craziest reasons. People really get mad at me for some of the craziest reasons that you could ever stand to understand, right? Like, that one aside, the mother of my children, the mother of my children got mad at me of so many reasons while we were together. So many reasons she had. Like, one of them, when we were just dating, she got so mad at me when I said, I'm never going to join you in one of your fights, let alone a fight with one of your family members, like your sister. I'm not going to intercede in this little cat fight y'all have. I will most certainly just stand here and watch. Why? Because you guys always cat fight and badmouth each other to the point of someone calling the police, probably the neighbors, and then guaranteed one of you will get taken to jail. If I intercede, my butt's going to be taken to jail, and our children are going to be left here all alone. I gotta think about the bigger picture. Either I can join your fight, and us all be taken to prison, possibly, or I can sit back with some popcorn as a witness, tell the truth if this gets taken all the way to court, which it better not, and our children constantly have someone to watch over them, guaranteed, or I can risk that and our children possibly need to also be taken into police custody because y'all two don't want to fight. That's just in the scenario of it being your family, right? Gosh forbid if you get into a fight with somebody because you want to be a rage bait, the biggest dude inside a bar, or gosh forbid you want to fight another girl in public. She's one of those people on TikTok trying to do a trend and rub up on my arm on the escalator or something like you just said. Gosh forbid, like that's in the case of family alone. Gosh forbid you fight and you want help because their man's or their best friend is joining in and you don't want to just get jumped. If I helped you in that scenario, let's just say the kids are taken care of. If they're being watched by their grandma or your sibling, guess what? Your sibling has to be back at college, okay? So they're not going to be here, or we're going to have to ruin their entire life because both of us are in prison or under investigation, going to be in the jailhouse for 48 hours, right? As the police figure it out and look at security cameras. Gosh forbid I get myself into a tussle with this bigger dude than me with all the muscles. I could take a hit or two, but that's just because I can take a hit doesn't mean that I'm not gonna get CTE by the end of this fight, right? I could do some damage on him been in a hospital, but at the same time, regardless of whether I'm able to stand and make it home or not, I'm gonna have a CTE conditioning I'm gonna have to take care of, right? That has nothing to do. Worst case scenario that you should always be planning for, if you're gonna antagonize a group of dudes or even the biggest dude, just one dude, the biggest dude, I gotta take into account that we have children. Why the hell would I be joining you in a fight? It's not like you're pregnant where anyone trying to fight back or do anything to you is going to immediately get sentenced with jail time here, because it is a crime to fight a pregnant woman for any reason at all. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? It doesn't matter. You're still getting at least 9 months in prison. Yep. The length of a pregnancy. You're going to experience exactly how long the length of a pregnancy is for fighting a pregnant woman. That, or you can pay this hefty fine of over $2,000 to $3,000 over that amount, plus the legal fees of both parties. Oh yeah, it's not going to be a pretty day if you fight a pregnant woman. No part in this. All right? It's not like you fighting and initiating fights while you're pregnant where anyone does that. And in which case, why the hell would I intercede when we could get paid or get better treatment? It's like, that is just like, while you're pregnant, you are justified in all the fights and the crash outs that you have. Go do it. If they hit you and the baby is affected, then I get validated to fight back. I'm not just gonna randomly fight for you while you're pregnant, because there are so many benefits to sitting back and waiting a moment, right? Let alone you're not pregnant no more. You start a fight, I'm gonna have to let you finish it, or let you get finished. Finish him. I'm gonna just have to let it happen, right? Because for the sake of the babies, no, no, I'm going to 1000% ignore you. And the mother of my children was not very happy about that, right? So people get angry with me for a whole slew of reasons, all right? Because even that same way, I would say the same thing about my children as well, right? So what about if someone puts a gun to your child's head? You gonna fight for him? You gonna finally relent? You gonna sit down and sit back? No. Put a gun to my child's head, I'm going to gun for your throat. You better put it down. You better stop right now. I'm gonna shoot your child's brains out. Okay, go ahead. Hey, stop walking closer to me. I will do it. Okay, go ahead. I bet you will do it. Fire that gun. I promise you, it's not gonna end up the way you think it's gonna end up. Hey man, I will shoot your child. And I will put this crowbar to your head like Joker and Robin, okay? I'm gonna be Joker and you're gonna play Robin for me in this cosplay. Neither of us have the proper outfits, but we can make it work. CGI and all that, don't worry about it. Crank! You wouldn't stop and listen to a robber, and I don't negotiate with terrorists. But I promise you, I will become a terrorist if a terrorist terrorizes my child. You really? Yeah. There's nothing, I am disarmed. They're pointing a gun to my child's head, or threatening my child's life, or their safety in any manner or fashion. That's just far less of a reason to be obedient. I'm gonna get belligerent immediately. It's like, why wouldn't you just listen to the robbers and the thieves at that point? Because I'm going to be that person's immediate problem, right? You're putting a gun to my child's head. I'm gonna knock the block off you. And regardless of whether I take you to the realm of the no longer living, if I make you no longer existent amongst the living, I turn you into a dead homie, if you know what I'm saying. If I get arrested for what I do to you, right? Or if I die trying to, of those who are still surviving and alive, the wives and my mother, if she's still alive, right? My mother and the children's mother are going to take you, or whoever else is living, they're gonna run their pockets real good, okay? And then all the people that know, love, or respected, and like me, is going to come after the background of you, be it my military connections, on the family side, or just the buddy side. All those connections are going to connectively look into your background and figure out any and all those, right? And everyone on the familial side and friends and family is going to be out here searching for anyone who knows you, and they're going to be doing the same thing I did to all of those people, right? So you have me taking care of you immediately right now. You have all the friends and family who are going to take down any alias accomplices that you have. And then you're going to have the mother of me and the mother of the children going to come for you financially and decimate all that. And then you have all my connections, both family and just militarily, taking down your entire search history. You're going to find out everything about you personally, right? So you got your life in my hands. You have your life story in their hands, and you have everyone connected to you who's going to soon regret it in those hands, and you have your finances in the hands of some rather unhappy mothers. Of course, everyone's going to grieve, but they're going to, I promise you, grieve after they're done with you. Or while they're doing it too. They're going to be like, while they're siphoning your bank accounts and taking your name through the court system, they will be crying while wiping their tears with dollar bills. While they're curb stomping everyone who might have known you and been in good customs with you. While they're curb stomping, like, why did you make me do this? And over here, while they're looking through your certificate, this poor bastard, oh, this poor bastard, he's looked at Pornhub 5 times a week. I just have to expose him. He's a pitiful soul. Now dox him to the rest of the internet. Because there's no way. Why wouldn't you just submit and listen to the person doing wrong to your child? Please. I'm not going to defend my child in that situation. I'm going to take care of the problem. My child was stupid for getting captured. I'm not going to sit down and relent to the terrorist holding my child hostage at that point. I'm going to take care of the terrorist. If my child dies, in that case, my child dies. I'm not worried about the vengeance of my child at this point. I know everyone who knows of me and knows of my child and cares for my child is going to avenge my child, right? I don't need to worry about my child. My biggest concern right now, Mr. Robber, Mr. Kidnapper, is you. And your butt is mine. And people get mad at me. People get mad at me for all kinds of things, every day, all day. I don't really give a butt at this point. People get mad at me. They truly do. They truly do. People get mad at me for all kinds of reasons. People in the military would get mad at me because I would be able to keep a nice, sleek physique, stay nice and healthy, had a great metabolism, had a great this, had a great that.